Hey guys, it's Trish. This is going to be your new moon in Virgo report. Now the new moon is happening as I film this tomorrow in Hawaii. It's August 30th, just after midnight, specifically 12:37 a.m. Okay, so with the new moon in Virgo being at 6 degrees, that's 6 degrees in the 6th house. So there is the question of service and order and daily schedule. Is it healthy for you? The main themes that I was getting under this was new order or a new orders, being ordered to do something. If you're in the military, yeah, new orders because you might have been re-signing. It's a new purity because Virgo is purge, yeah. So there, and being the new moon, it's about new ideas. So you're thinking about, well, what do I need to get rid of? Okay. And I was also getting the new girl, princess, queen, new princess, new queen, new woman. Some of you guys have stepped away from relationships that didn't serve you, so you know it's back to purity. New mother, new practices, new scheduling, and precision, new precision, defining and refining. It's also new help. So if some of you guys are looking for work, you may have put out a lot of applications. You might just get one at this new moon, okay? Also, new neuroses, something else to be nervous about, yay. New victims. And what we were seeing was the victimizer becomes the victimized now. So it's like the tables have finally turned on somebody and they're getting what they deserve. And if you didn't watch my Thursday and Friday horoscope, the major watchwords are service, disservice, deserve, deserve, reserve, reserve, and preserve. Okay, main words. And it is definitely all about your integrity. Where was I? Oh. Got funny. I got lost. There's just so much information in this. Okay, new victim, new schedule, new analysis, paralysis, new criticism, new identity. You might be emerging, being yourself. Okay, new details, new service, new job, new priorities, mainly yourself. Okay, you're defining and refining, clarifying what you want or don't want, what you need, what you don't need, because truly it's about needs, right? Your personal needs, okay? There's new exchanges, and this could be exchange of energy. This could be like even stock market, because it is Virgo, so some investment practices. New exchanges, giving and receiving, new ways of giving and receiving, you know, giving and still getting back. And it could be about time. Maybe you haven't been served or you haven't been serving yourself. Well, now's the time to start. Okay, so with the Virgo energy, we're cutting our teeth on something new and basically popping the proverbial cherry. I don't want to give you the disgusting ramifications in that, but I'm not going to go that deep and dark in the general horoscopes, but just saying. So basically you're coming up with a new daily schedule that works better for you. Okay, the full moon in Virgo is going to be on March 9th, 2020, and that's going to be happening at 7:47 in the morning. So whatever changes you're beginning to develop now at this new moon is going to come to culmination, fruition. It's going to balance things out. It's going to come to harmony, or it's going to be ending by the full moon. However, with the full moon in Pisces next month, this may be the wrap-up, because the new moon and the previous moon in the same sign all have something to do with this. Okay, so it kind of picks up where it continues and adds to. And what do we just have? Oh, the new moon in Leo. Leo and Virgo. Leo. That sounds like new rules, right? Healthier rules, healthier, a healthier, more balanced order when things were one-sided and you thought you were in control, but really there's absolutely no order to it. It's kind of like chaos, okay? And Uranus and Taurus is chaos, so there's a lot of light being shed on what needs to be organized, reorganized, and prioritized in terms of our needs and our daily service to ourselves and to others, okay? So this week we enter into the 9th month, the 21st universal month in a 12 universal year. 9 is about endings, unconditional love, releasing, purging, compassion, and forgiveness, okay? This month, we give it a rest, or we get to rest through some kind of purge or release. 21 or 3 is about joy, knowledge, and creativity. It's an authentic expression of truths. It's setting yourself free from previous knowledge and paths, okay? Your previous truths, mentally, physically, and spiritually. 21 is about things finally coming together in a culmination. So this month we find that opportunities are endless. Why am I adding extra letters? Opportunities are endless, and that we need to purge and let go of, or let loose and release toxic people, places, things, situations, ideas, and ways of living. Okay, when we authentically express ourselves, how we truly feel inside, things finally come together and start to fall into place, you know. It's about things lining up and aligning ourselves, okay. For some, they're going to have to just give it a rest. Take a break or give a break. Now, we have assisting transits. Of course, the sun conjuncting the moon, as always, on a new moon, okay? So there's some deep-rooted, unbalanced, stubborn self-will, deep-rooted habits, okay? These are things that need to change. It may be you may be dealing with somebody that has that issue, but we also have the moon conjuncting Mars and Venus, okay, at different degrees, 7 and 11. Okay, so it's partnership goals. Moon conjuncting Mars, courage, strong powers of concentration. Moon conjuncting Venus, friendliness, a tranquil nature, love of luxury, an artistic eye. And we're just coming out of the Mars-Venus conjunction, in which we got on the same page and clarified our goals with each other. Are you with me? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay, and then here comes the Virgo moon. Now, some of you guys may not be on the same page. There's definitely things that need to be adjusted. And basically that's what this new moon is about. Picking up on what needs to be adjusted. Now, Friday, there's a new moon in Virgo. A potent stellium exists, putting everyone and everything under the microscope. Most people are trying to look at new ways of operating on a daily schedule, trying best to eliminate the people, places, things, and ideas that steal and have stolen our time and attention. That's Mercury in Virgo. You're juggling multiple projects, lovers, and a lot of demands on your time and attention, okay? What has been draining you? Is there something you need to stop doing or something you need to start doing? Only you will know. If it doesn't serve you, it doesn't deserve you. Okay? And if you aren't deserving, you will be deserved. Okay? It's time to nip that shit in the bud. Time to make yourself a priority. If you've been giving to your own detriment, stop sacrificing yourself already. Okay? And while I was writing that, I could literally see you sticking your neck out like, please slice my throat. I am at your service. Do what you will. Oh my God, the weenie whining. And it was so hard to separate my energy and not try to do this angry, because I'm dealing with that kind of upgrade also in my daily schedule. Okay, stop sacrificing yourself. You may have been blamed, nitpicked, literally picked apart by someone who slipped into victim mentality. You know, they could have been sitting you down, oh, I need to talk to you. And, you know, one of the things that could have came out of their mouth is, well, you know what's wrong with you. Yeah, okay, Mr. Judgmental. I can see you're projecting. Sun in Virgo. You may have been accused of not doing enough when in truth you've done too much and it's run you ragged. They may have made threats, used intimidation tactics to get you to serve them more, mainly because they want you to do all the work. They want to avoid doing the work, Venus and Virgo. Or they could order you to do more. As humans, we all seek love and attention, except when you seek it from others instead of concentrating on working on yourself. Okay, just take a little bit of time to get away. And I keep hearing Chicago, everybody needs a little time away. You need to get away from society and everyone, basically, so you can recuperate. You also have to be willing to just say no. Someone or something could demand your attention, or they could be fooling you into or out of something, giving time and attention to something, fooling you into wasting your time and energy, your attention, your focus. And with Virgo, it's like it's renting space in your head, taking too much time in your head, having a hard time wrapping your head around something also. Okay, you could be telling yourself, I can do it all. Or you could be saying, I can't do it all by myself. Shadow side breeds a lot of criticism and negative self-talk. Okay, so you may be feeling defensive, argumentative, especially if somebody's being judgmental. And as you try to hold that edge down or back, you appear to be calm and in control. I want to say don't overdo it. Clean house, start fresh, because this new moon is going to stress that. Mark my words, stress. Promise yourself that you're going to clearly define and assert your boundaries and make yourself and your needs your priority. Anything else is toxic. Okay, so like I said, the major watchwords are service, disservice, deserve, deserve, reserve, reserve, and preserve your integrity. Okay, so the numbers, I can't remember if I went over that, but it's a new, there's some new information. There's a new boundary that you are asserting, and since we have a manifestation portal, we have an 1111 manifestation portal, guys. This, you are adamant about what you are willing to or not do. Okay, then we have 6, 6, 7, and 7. So this is in regards to partnership, a certain partnership. It could be at work because we have additional 6s and 6. Somebody's requiring some healing, and since there's more than 1 6, it's like 2 people require healing. And 7 is also needing somebody to complete something. And the funny thing is, we don't need anybody else. We truly don't, but it's okay to ask for help. Okay, but if you're trying to get somebody to give you extra time and you're avoiding your responsibilities, if you're pointing fingers and you're not looking at yourself, then there's going to be a problem. And you're probably going to be getting served in one way or another. Okay, that's those words are major here with this new moon. Okay, so assisting transits. Oh, I'm sorry, I already went over that. Anyways, Virgo is intellectual, meticulous, industrious, steadfast, responsible, efficient, organized, analytical, helpful, ordered, practical. Virgo is the seeker of truth with keen mental powers, strong common sense, and they have an intelligent, thoughtful approach to life. Okay, Virgo always seeks long-term security. They are the perfectionist and the professional. And here's that word again, reserved. They're all about service, but they have to be cautious. Okay, so word of caution. Protect yourself. Serve yourself. And this is a very serious energy. The the 6th house deals with what you do every day and how it affects you physically, mentally, and spiritually. Now, shadow side is being critical, being high-strung, being a hypochondriac. Oh, I don't feel good. Has a judgmental quality, and there's this feeling of being vulnerable. That's why there's this standoffish, argumentative energy. There's also control and skepticism. So it could be like you get so worried, maybe a little paranoid, that it keeps you on edge, and it just kind of creeps in. So the parts of your body that it affects your intestines, some lymph glands, your nervous system, your assimilative system, okay? And uh-oh, is that the right one? Hold on, I'm gonna pause you. All right, well, I did get that detail right. Okay, you could be prone to illness caused by stress and tension, particularly susceptible to ulcers. You could also have headaches, and because you're holding something in, things will manifest physically. And now it could be any one of these outer planets or transits. Even Cancer and Capricorn solar eclipse is still prevalent, so you could feel kind of beat up and run down, and that is, you know, the reason why you need to gotta get away, get away. Okay, I'm hearing that song in my head. Okay, so the 6th house is about service and health, responsibility, organization. Why can't I see that? What is going on? Little animals and pets, health and diets, food, your attitudes towards cleanliness and order. It's also older relatives, obligations, people who work for you or in a lesser rank at work, the way you approach work, the ability to be inventive, your taste in clothes, servants, daddy's brothers and sisters, so uncles and the uncles and the aunties, okay, community needs, and the weather as it affects your health. Okay, so what was that? That one thing that I just saw in here. Tough on it. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, slave labor. Duh. Okay, one big thing that I did not write in here. It's about slave labor. Okay, getting out of slave labor, which is basically the same thing as giving too much. Okay, so Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of perception, intellect, learning, thoughts, communication, negotiations, and travel. Okay, it's about how we process information, how we speak, how we listen. It's also about contracts, agreements, and like I said, travel, transportation, and all modes of speech. You know, including writing and texting, thinking, deliberating, decisions we make. Okay, so Aries, this is going to be in your 8th house of death and regeneration, ability to deal with life, intimacy, sex, bonding, shared property, and resources. You're going to have quickness of mind like quicksilver. Okay, practicality and persistency. Your oh, what happened here? You're going to have strength and endurance to support expansive creativity. With you, Aries, you're going to be turning over a new leaf, reworking and refurbishing things that you have, preserving what you already have. Okay, so it looks time for some renovation and for some clearing out the closet, cleaning out the closet. Okay, watch indulging, don't overspend, take or buy what you need, but no more. Taurus, this is going to be in your 9th house of mental exploration, long-distance travel, philosophical beliefs, study, higher learning, ethics, moods. You're going to have practicality and industriousness, and you're going to be truly money conscious. Okay, it's a great time for planning and ideas or a perspective shift. Okay, what you're going to be doing is establishing a generic pattern and then filling in the details later. Okay, with you, there might be a new publishing effort. There's immense pressure to produce something, but I want you to avoid hasty commitments. Please think first, be thoughtful and deliberate and measured in your efforts. You know, Virgo is the perfection energy. Despite temptation and discouragement of efforts, don't let anybody throw you off your track. Gemini, this is going to be in your 10th house of career and public standing, personal status, goals, fame, success, achievement. You're going to have sharper intelligence, a flair for original work. Ooh, how creative of you. There's going to be new developments in your career, and the pressure to produce will be intense also. There's a lot of action. It might be hard to keep track of things. Okay, so be careful about the details. Write things down if you want to. You're wanting to be honestly represented in your personal and professional status. You want people to see who you are and what you represent, okay, what you stand for. You could also be taking a fresh stance on your resume. Yeah, it could possibly move you up a notch. So you may be brushing up on some of your skills. Cancer, this is going to be in your 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, social life, group, society. You're going to have a greater dimension to your emotional nature, blessed with a rare combination of psychic truth and hard-headed realism. That's the way it is. I just heard Walter Cronkite. Okay, so feelings run high among close friends, and an intensity is available right now that can renew the love and passion that first fueled your relationships. It can be worth risking upset to get at what you're really feeling and to share it with those that matter the most. And because the atmosphere is kind of crazy around everything, you can probably say things you might have hesitated to bring up and wear your heart on your sleeve without worrying about the income, okay? The objective is to get it off your chest and leave it there. Make no judgment. The same ability to open your mouth might get you somewhere that you've never been before. Like if you're looking for work, you might get yourself into a new company that you didn't even care about or didn't even think about before, because an approach of disarming honesty can make you welcome in unexpected places and bring you valuable allies. Leo, this is going to be in your 12th house. For you, it's closure, self-undoing, secrets, sorrows, secret dreams, endings, healing, spirituality, quickness of mind, practicality, and persistency. For you, strength and endurance will support your expansive creativity. There could be eruptions of the unconscious, subconscious. It could bring troubles and personal revelations to the surface right now, so be careful not to let the cat out of the bag. Okay, don't say the first thing that comes to mind. Be wary of your own mouth. Or you may give away more than you intended to, okay? There's some new deals that are being struck behind the scenes, and they're going on because they need to be addressed right now, but they're not necessarily justified. So don't pass judgment until you have all the facts. Wait until some things come out in the open to make a final decision. Take sides, even though you feel like you have more power if you do something in secret, okay? Open covenants, openly arrived at, are the better part of honor. Virgo, this is going to be in your 1st house of self, personality, self-expression, first impression, beginnings, and your attitude. For you, practicality and industriousness and money conscious. Personal beginnings, you're in the spotlight. Stepping up and displaying confidence in your new high-profile situation. Maximize any opportunity dropped in your lap at this time. Okay, you're going to want to look at your own behavior and performance. Make sure you get enough sleep and drink water and eat right. Libra, this is going to be in your 2nd house of material security, money and possessions, values, work, daily routines, and environment. For you, you're going to have sharper intelligence, a flair for original work. And for a day or so, you're going to be under some pressure to underwrite some new projects or finance situations that require investment. It may all seem urgent, but it's all urgent at the moment, okay? So don't be impulsive. Think first. Wise investments can bring good returns in the next couple of weeks, so watch that spending. But you do have to strike now while the iron is hot, or you could miss an opportunity. Scorpio, this is going to be in your 3rd house of communications, intellectual ability, siblings, friends, and neighbors. And community. What is going on with my stuff here? It's going wonky. You're going to have greater dimension to your emotional nature. You're blessed with a rare combination of psychic truth and hard-headed realism right now. For you, it's action time. Your phone could be ringing off the hook, okay? There's new ideas and propositions that need your opinion or your decision. Confusion is right. You're going to be challenged to sort the confusion, make wise choices, don't obsess on a single issue, decide and move on, okay? There could be new acquaintances, strong personal connections, and you could be breaking through barriers of unfamiliarity. It's vibe tribe time. You could be meeting up with people who have similar interests. Sagittarius, this is going to be in your 4th house. For you, 4th house is home, early and later emotional security, family, and roots. You're going to have strength and endurance to support expansive creativity. Ooh, 4th house is raised tensions at home and needing space. Okay, that could be in work and that could be in home, because Virgo is about home. There's, you could be organizing and arranging your personal space. I heard feng shui. Okay, feng shui is Virgo energy, absolutely. So you could be arranging things for the best possible use of physically. And it's also a good time to start home-related projects as a way to utilize the extra energy. Expressing your feelings to another can help you intimately bond, but make sure you're clear and not understood. And you could be feeling at home with someone and not wanting to keep still or sit still. With all that nervous energy, I'm not surprised. Capricorn, this is going to be in your 5th house of sex and creativity, enjoyment of life, resources, play, and self-expression. You're going to be practical, industrious, and as usual, money conscious. For you, it's universal permission to party. So find a party to go to or give one, okay? It's extra enjoyment. The universe is encouraging you to play with children or play like a child, whatever. Just be spontaneous and go have some damn fun. You may be feeling inspired. Okay, it's a good time to engage, but not to be a designated driver, both literally and figuratively. Okay, get your own designated driver so you can be safely irresponsible. I love that phrase, safely irresponsible. So, party on, Wayne, party on, Garth. Aquarius, this is going to be in your 6th house, okay? So, the 6th house, 6 degrees, Virgo, which is the 6th house, at 6 degrees, Aquarius puts this at 6 degrees. And I've already told you, basically, that's the house of Virgo. So for you, Aquarius, you're going to have sharper intelligence, a flair for original work, okay, custom creativity. Your strength and intense resourcefulness, you'll have strength and intense resourcefulness, okay? And your interests, you're going to have a huge range, okay? Because with Virgo, it's piling it on. And it's a good time to check your health, your blood pressure, your weight. Okay, if you're having issues, you need to take a look at where you need to cut back, because the answer is moderation. You may want to start something new, health habit-wise, but do your research and make sure that it's reasonable and that you're willing to stick with it. Okay, because also with Virgo, there's a tendency to have a hard time making something stick. Okay, so same with the workplace, cleaning house and starting fresh. Don't overexert yourself. Okay, but do take care of business and keep yourself busy, but not to the point where you're not working on yourself, right? Pisces, this is going to be in your 7th house of marriage and partnership, relationships, and sharing. For you, you're going to have a greater dimension to your emotional nature, and you're also blessed with a rare combination of psychic truth and hard-headed realism. So Pisces, you're going to be finding a new partner or turning over a new leaf with an old one due to a flood of emotional intensity, because there could have been this confrontation, or there will be this confrontation, then crying, it could be fighting, but it's just basically this could be the breakthrough. This could be the one breakthrough that changes the direction of the partnership and the relationship, okay? And although it's overstated, or it seems a rather extravagant, even the tears, you know, I just heard crocodile tears. The message is sincere and it needs to be taken seriously. Breakthroughs can occur now, like I said, and what's going to happen is you guys are going to achieve a closer bond. Okay, so that is the general horoscope for the new moon in Virgo. I wish you guys all well, and I'll see you tomorrow.